smells terrible over here.
It's cow manure or something. Here. Day 2 of practice, we out here on Cayuga Lake in beautiful New York, Union Springs. And right now I'm down a pond. We chasing smallmouth, man. We trying to figure out these spawning smallmouth. As you guys saw in the travel vlog, man, there's been a lot of spawning activity on the neighboring lakes around here, but here on Cayuga, man, the water temp's a lot different. It's all over the place, and obviously the fish are in different stages, and so there are some spawning, and that's what I'm trying to find and target. But then there's a lot that I think are probably pre-spawn. So we just bebopping around, man, trying to figure it out. Yesterday I fished really hard. I did a little bit of smallmouth and largemouth. It was actually a very tough day of practice, man. I think I only had 4 bites all day. I did see 3 or 4 smallmouth on bed, but I only had 4 bites. Those were largemouth, nice largemouth, but tough fishing, man. So I'm, working hard today, man, trying to figure it out. And, we'll throw it back to yesterday, show you guys a couple of those catches. But, man, we got a lot of work ahead of us, man. I got a long day today. Got to be off the water at 6 on Group A, so I'll fish tomorrow. I need to have a solid game plan going into day 1 of this tournament. Bite of the day right there, 3-pounder. Smallmouth right there. He was very small. So, let's go keep looking, see if we can find some on bed, and then we'll spend the second half of the day probably largemouth in some grass up north. See what we can do. All right, so we've seen a few on beds. Obviously, I don't want to catch them because it's practice tournaments tomorrow. But I do want to see if I can get them to bite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just rig up a little wacky drop shot and roll my hook in. Generally speaking, smallmouth are pretty easy to catch off bed. But I'm learning that when they first get up there, like a lot of these fish are just now getting up there, they're actually not easy to catch, to make bite. So, trying to figure out, I guess, what'll be a good bait or, something like that.
Early morning snack.
That's it right there. All right, guys, we are about halfway done. Not halfway done. Late morning update, I guess. There's quite a few smallmouth up on bed, but man, they are finicky. I'm seeing them. I spin around. I try to throw something in there, and they take off. which tells me that they just got up there. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but there are some fish up. I'm getting ready to pack it up here in a minute and go largemouthing for the rest of the day and see how that treats me. And then I'm just gonna have to make a decision, a game time decision on what we're gonna do. We're either gonna stick with the brown or we're gonna stick with the green. I really don't know. I'd really like to chase the brown ones, but we got bad wind forecasted for day 1 tomorrow. And bad wind is gonna be tough to do this right here. Like real tough. So I don't know. I'm game for it, but I don't like that. That wind coming in and blowing 20 plus mile an hour is gonna make it very difficult to any kind of sight fish or shallow fishing in general. So look at all them bluegill. That's crazy. Dude, that was a whole school of them just chilling right
Chilling.
there. Yeah. Whatever we do, it need to be a good game time decision, man. Look at the size of them yellow perch right there. Some big ones. Where'd they go? They vanished. There's a whole school of them. That's a 6-pounder.
Yeah. We need to get a picture of this.
God. Unbelievable, man. God dang. Well, that's a pre-spawn female. God, dude, she is so fat. $5.86.
Lord.
I'm talking about just a straight tank. Baby, I'm gonna let you go back so you can go have them eggs. So y'all can keep the party going. Golly, thank you though. Right back to your dock. First bite I get, skipping a dock, I don't know what it is, you know? Been looking all day, I ain't been catching nothing. Decided to skip a dock or two. She comes out. That's how that go though. You shake that fish off, and it's likely not there the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a gift and a curse, man. Yeah, obviously I wouldn't have wanted to catch that fish, but so many times you shake him off, you come back, he's gone. But if I was getting a bunch of bites on docks, obviously I wouldn't have caught that fish. I'd have shook it off.
That's the first one you caught.
That's the first fish I've caught all day. And I've immediately rolled my hook in because I don't want that accident to happen again. There's a bass way up there. You see him?
Yep.
Oh, he's scared. He's spooked. Oh, he ate it. Unbelievable. He ate that, bro. Unbelievable, he ate it. Unbelievable. That's a 4-pounder. Dude, that's practice shenanigans. That's practice shenanigans. 4-pounder sitting up there in like a foot of water just sunning itself. I throw over there and I scared him the first time, and then I threw to him a second time. He went right over to it and bit it.
He got you?
Oh yeah. Stand up, you'll see him. Every bit at 3.5. Oh, he's still on there. Not. Hook's completely rolled in, bro. Completely rolled in, and he just would not let it go. Them lunker logs, man, I'm telling you. We down to 2.5 hours of fish. Crunch time, and man, I don't really have anything figured out solid. You know, I've had a couple bites doing this, couple bites doing that, but nothing that I feel like I need to really hammer down on. So the bed fishing down south for smallmouth right now is probably the strongest idea, but the problem is we got like 20-mile-an-hour wind coming tomorrow during the tournament. That's gonna make things very difficult to try to sight fish. It concerns me. Excuse me. It concerns me. But fishing this grass up on this north end, dang, I got all kind of indigestion. Fishing this grass on this north end just hasn't been the deal. Now, mark my word, they're gonna get caught out this grass somehow, some way, and that's what pisses me off because I ain't figured it out. But that's part of it. I'm trying to find a couple more stretches of docks, and then I might even go back down the lake a little bit and try to see if I can find a couple more on bed to increase my chances. You know, I got probably, I don't know, 12 to 15 of them marked. Probably should have done it all day today, and I might have had 30 or so, but I just don't know the disposition of these fish, and I felt like the largemouth was going to be the safer bet. And I kind of still feel like that, but only time will tell. So a couple more hours to try to get it done, and then put it on trailer, man. Got a rig. See him. There you go. Damn, well, we caught a 5. Had another one at least, what? 3.5, three something. I know you guys are like, man, where the fish at? So, got our hooks rolled in, of course. Don't want to do much catching. I already made the big mistake today. I caught that. That was the first bite I had today, granted. But it's a 586. That's freaking giant, right? So I don't need to make that mistake anymore. So I'm just trying to figure out the types of docks they holding on and maybe some stretches where I can get a bite or two where I can come back on tournament day and then kind of pick those apart. And that's basically all I'm doing. But I don't want to catch any more fish. So, you know, winning practice is always the worst. Happens all the time. You know, you just gotta cut them hooks off, man. Roll them in. It's really hard to do, but you gotta do it. Hey, I want y'all to look at this. Look at this. You see how I got my hook rolled in? I'm talking about this. I mean, it's about all the way rolled in, man. And somehow still hooked this dude. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Bro, I'm talking about, I got him bent all the way in. Look, I'm going down that and I can't get hooked. But somehow he got hooked. What's that right there? Is that not a fish?
Yeah.
What is that? It's a good one though. He's just sitting there. How crazy is that?
He didn't go far. He's just right there in front of with the boat.
He's right here. 3.5 pounds. As soon as I threw it in, bro.
Another one already?
Yeah. Unbelievable, bro. It's a 4 or 5 pounder. Did you see that?
No, what happened?
Dude, I got him right now. Bruh. That's crazy. I just seen him swimming on alongside the boat. And then I just pitched it over there to him and he... Where do y'all be at on tournament day? Where they be at? Bro,
Like that easy, huh?
that was unreal. I didn't get to see that one. But bro was a 4 pounder, 4.5.
So you had one from the dock.
Yes.
And he
went out
spit
there,
it.
And then I seen that one. I thought he was the other sick one, but he wasn't. He was a different one.
Where you guys from?
Alabama.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Just for my go ahead, put him over there. Hey, for my YouTube channel.
woo!
Yeah.
YouTube, what's your YouTube handle?
Mark Daniels Jr.
Mark Daniels?
Yep.
There you go.
You got it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll go for you, Mark.
Mark
Thank y'all.
Daniels.
Hey, you
Win
guys
it,
are
man.
awesome.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ow!
Hey, y'all have a good one. Yes, sir. You too. My man, wow. Yeah, good.
Yeah, he was.
That's what it's about, bro. All right, that's all for practice, folks. That's it. We learned what we learned. A lot of fish on docks. I'm a little bit surprised by that because I thought they would get hung up in that grass a little bit more. But I cannot make that grass still work, man. It's frustrating. What's going on? J-Dub. What you like? Because I told you that was him? Oh, I know my dude.
Yeah.
I know my man to the T. I really don't know, man. I think I might go smallmouth fish for like the first hour, and then I think I'm gonna whoop whoop and get back up north, man, on them docks. There's just so many bass on docks, and there's a lot of little ones too, but there's a lot of good ones. And so it's just a matter of making the right cast, reeling them in.
Hey, listen.
8 o'clock.
Hey, Mark goes, so we take off at 7:30. And Mark goes, man, you think, bass are on docks. And he said, you think their bass are going to be there? Yeah. In the morning? Man, it might as well be noon. It's
Dude,
4
facts.
hours after
Hey,
sunup.
I ain't even
8
think
o'clock.
about that, bro. We don't even, lines in ain't even till 8 o'clock. 8
Listen.
o'clock? That's
We
crazy.
can take off. Sunup is
saw that.
5:30. You see that?
Yeah.
5:30.
That's crazy.
Mark, that's 3.5 hours of sunlight. They got 3.5 hours to get their butt up underneath that dock.
Facts.
They got plenty of time.
Bro,
Anybody
I ran into a Karen today, bro. A dude one. He was bad, bro.
What do they call the dude?
It was a male.
Did you film it?
Nah, it was too, bro.
Oh.
We could have went platinum on this one. Going down the bank fishing, and all of a sudden, this big fat dude come out his house
Look, he was more round than he was tall.
And he was like, right? And he's like, you see the sign? You see the signs? You see the sign? Move along, move along. And I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, I can't hear you. He's like, you can't hear me? So then he waddles down to the dock first. You see the signs? You see it? Yeah, you gotta move along. You can't, not right here. And I'm like, I'm looking at Colin and I'm like, bro, it's wild, right? So I'm like, I can't hear you. He get hella mad now because I keep telling him. And then he said something else and I said, I can't hear you, bro. And he's like, oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna show you. And he runs in the house and I'm like, what is this dude going to get, right? Because now I'm like, like,
Microphone or something?
I don't know, bro. He went and got his cell phone and starts recording me. So then I hit him with another. So he's recording me on his phone, right? I hit him with another. I can't hear you, right?
I know you did not. Nah.
Because it was pissing him off.
Hey, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you, bro.
Hey, it's like when you were a little kid.
So
Wait.
exactly.
You really get,
I can't hear
I'm
you.
not listening.
Listen,
Like, you know what I'm
he
saying?
was getting hella mad.
Oh,
So now he's recording me on his phone, but
Now you need to start recording him though.
facts.
Come on.
I know.
Wait,
Hey,
listen.
we dropped the ball. He recorded me on his phone, right? So he's trying to get this like real report. So as he's recording me on the phone, I go like this. Wave to him, right? And he wants to cuss so bad, but he's recording, so he can't cuss. So he cussing me out in sign language, in lips. He's like, and I'm like, bro, you are off the chain.
No,
I'm
he
like,
did
big
not.
dog, you move on the lake for that?
Tell him what he said about you. He's like, I got your name.
Oh yeah, he said, that's okay. I got your name. Cause you know I got.
He
name's
thinks
Bill
he thinks his
In
name is
front of
Bill
his
Lewis.
Bro, listen,
My
bro
name's
was
Bill
crazy.
Lewis. Hey, don't mess. Hey,
This
hey,
dude
you
was
want me to
crazy.
Spell it right there. Bill.
Bill Lewis, yeah.
Said all kinds of stupid.
Double
I mean,
cross.
He just kept saying leave.
his first comment he said was, "You see the sign?" And I'm like, I don't even know what he's talking about. The sign or what? Like,
Come on, no wigs on or?
right? Like, what are you talking? I just kept telling him I can't hear you.
Did you keep fishing through there?
Did I?
You just kept fishing that same dock.
Yeah, but
Hey, you're a better man than me. I'm telling you right now, I don't want to jail.
oh boy was at least 60. He was a quad. He was a quad OG. Hey, my boy O told me a long time ago, the love gonna always outweigh the hate,
That's true.
and that's facts.
It's fact. That is fact.
It is. Now, we ain't saying you ain't gonna get no hate. You gonna get some hate, but the love gonna outweigh it. Y'all see what time it is. All right, so y'all know I've been big on my health crisis, but we're gonna have a little cheat day tonight. We got a bunch of rock bass and yellow perch we caught right here out on Owasco. Me, Adrian, and DC filleted them bad
And they're
boys up.
biting. They're biting.
And they biting. Them rock bass.
Unbelievable.
Look, and again, I'm gonna tell y'all again, if y'all been following the channel, you already know, when I come north, I bring my fillet knife, my fillet table, and my burner. 'Cause
And
we gonna-
peanut
we gonna-
oil.
And peanut oil. 'Cause
Why
we
don't you
gonna
kill
cook
with vegetable oil?
some. Peanut oil is a vegetable. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, it probably ain't. Hey, but anyway, we finna fry up some of these little tasty nuggets right here for my boys, man. So I'm gonna have me a cheat day tonight.
Don't even say for your boys, 'cause you know you about to dig
Oh,
in.
I'm about to. Listen, I'm getting the first piece out the grease, baby. And then I'm back on my watermelon tomorrow. But appreciate y'all following along. We out. This is the practice vlog. Adrian, how was your practice?
I caught 2 bass.
He caught 2 bass during practice. Bruh, come on.
Hey, we went.
Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Hey, watch him when he score tracker update. But practice was, man, it was. You guys saw it. It was highs and lows, man. But all that matters is tomorrow. So I'm Group A. I'm building water tomorrow. So hopefully we have ourselves a good day, and I'm coming in cheesing, or I might be coming in cussing. You never know. We'll see.
Hey, you done turned it around, man.
Hey,
You got no excuses now.
I got it off my back, baby. Let's go.
All right, splash
All
it
right,
out.
I'm finna drop these.
Oh, yeah.
That's money.